Hi guys, welcome to my channel Radhika's lesson. Let's continue with the chapter triangles. Let's understand congruence of triangles. If a triangle placed upon another triangle fits exactly with it, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. If you look at these two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. If triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent and is written as ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, we are aware of it. If triangle ABC is congruent to PQR, then we get the following 6 equations. Let's see. Angle A is equal to angle P, angle B is equal to angle Q, angle R is equal to angle C. Similarly, if you look at the sides, side AB or segment AB, side AB is equal to PQ, side BR is equal to BC, and side PR is equal to AC or RP. These are two equations. This means with 1-to-1 correspondence between the angles and the sides of the two triangles, we get 3 pairs of congruent angles and 3 pairs of congruent sides. So we have got 3 pairs of angles and 3 pairs of sides. Let's learn congruence test of triangles. Let us understand the congruence test of triangles. That is first one. In correspondence, if two angles of triangles are equal to the two angles of triangle PQR and ABC, and the sides included by the respective pairs of angles are also equal, then the two triangles are congruent. If two angles are congruent along with the respective side, that the two angles are said to be congruent. Let's understand this with the diagram. If you look at triangle ABC and PQR, right, angle B, look at angle B and look at angle C, they are congruent. Angle C and angle R are congruent. Then, and the side included by them, they have a common arm which is BC and QR. So this property is called as angle side angle test. Two angles are there, so angle side angle test, right? The side is included by the two, that is they both have a common arm BC, both the angles here also. So we can say that the two angles A, in short we can write it as A-S-ASA test. Second one, in a correspondence, if two sides of triangle ABC are equal to two sides of triangle PQR and the angles included by the respective pair of sides are also equal, then the two triangles are congruent. If you look at the angle ABC is equal to PQR, okay, so AB is equal to PQ and BC is equal to QR, and angle ABC is equal to angle PQR. This angle is equal to this side is equal to this side is equal to this. This property is called as side angle side. So side angle side, that is SAS test. So the third one, in a correspondence, if three sides of triangle are equal to three sides of triangle PQR, then the two triangles are congruent. Now we are studying congruency test of triangles. So now if the three sides are equal to triangle ABC and PQR, then this property is called as side test, which in short we can write it as SSS test. Now fourth important point which we need to understand, that is if in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle P is equal to angle B and angle Q are right angles and hypotenuse are equal, that is PR and AC are equal, and AB and PQ is equal, then the two angles are congruent. So in a right angle triangle, if hypotenuse AC is equal to hypotenuse PQ, both the triangles should be right angles and this hypotenuse is equal, then any one side, either it is AB is equal to PQ or BC is equal to QR, then the two triangles are congruent. This property is called as the hypotenuse side test, because it is a right angle triangle, has longest side as hypotenuse. Now what we need to note is corresponding sides of the congruent triangles. In short, we can write corresponding sides of congruent triangles CSCT, and corresponding angles of congruent triangles, in short we can write as CACT. This is what we have to write it in short whenever we need this. Now let's begin with practice set 3.2, page 31 of your textbook. In each of the examples, a pair of triangle is shown. Equal pairs of triangles in each pair are marked with the same signs. Observe and state the test by which the triangles in each pair are congruent. Now they have given us marking. There will be marking on the triangles with which we need to understand which type of test does it follow. So triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Here there is 1 mark, here there are 2 marks, and here there are 3 marks. So 1 mark to 1 mark, this side is equal, 2 mark to 2 mark, this sides are equal, 3 mark to 3 mark, these sides are equal. So here they are showing us all the 3 sides. So by SSS test, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. If you look at these two triangles, angle XYZ and angle LMN. Now they mark this side, they have marked this side equal. So YZ is equal to MN, XY is equal to LM, and angle XYZ is equal to angle LMN. So here two sides, so side, angle, side. So by SAS test, triangle XYZ is congruent to LMN. Now third sub question, two triangles PQR and STU. Now if you look at these two figures, PQR, this is angle and this is side, PR is congruent to ST, and angle PRQ is congruent to STU. So here two angles and side included by it. So angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. So by ASA test, triangle PRQ is congruent to STU. Sub question 4, if you look at these two triangles, they are two right angle triangles, and this is the hypotenuse. They have shown the hypotenuse are equal, that is LN is equal to PR and LM is equal to TP, and the angle is a right angle. So this will be by hypotenuse side test, triangle LMN is congruent to triangle PTR. And let's come to question number 2. Observe the given information, state the test by which the two triangles are congruent, write the remaining congruent pairs of triangles. If you look at this, sub question 1, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. From the information shown in the figure in triangle ABC and PQR, angle ABC is congruent to PQR. If you look at the symbols, this is 0 or O you consider. These two angles are equal. Then segment BC is equal to segment QR, or side BC is equal to side QR, and angle ACB is equal to angle congruent to angle PRQ. Now to understand where exactly the position is, you can directly come look at the vertex B and Q, then C and R of the angle. So now we can say ABC is congruent to PQR. Now which test it is? Two angles and side included by them. So ASA test. Now therefore angle BAC is congruent to angle QPR. Now when these two angles and the side included by them is congruent, naturally the third angle is also congruent. Therefore corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Now corresponding, so this is corresponding angle of congruent triangles. So segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. So AB is congruent to PQ. Now they have asks us to find out whether what remaining part of the angles inside. So when this angle is equal to this angle is equal to this angle, this side is equal to this side. Now corresponding angle of congruent triangles we found out. According to the test, this is also equal. So naturally AB is congruent to PQ, AC is congruent to PR. So segment AC is congruent to PR. So corresponding sides of congruent triangles, CSCT. Now corresponding sides of congruent triangles, they are congruent triangles we proved by ASA test. So now we are talking about the sides are equal, AC is equal to PR, right? So we proved this angle is equal to this angle, this side is equal to this side, this side is equal to this side. Let's come to sub question 2. From the information shown in the figure, in triangle PTQ. Now PTQ and STR. Segment PT is congruent to TS, segment QT is congruent to TR, and PTQ is congruent to STR. Now we will find, now if you look at these two sides and the angle included by them, they are also equal because they are vertically opposite. So we will say this angle is equal to this angle, that is RTS is equal to PTQ. So and this side is equal to this side, so angle included by them is also equal. So vertically opposite angle, so segment TQ is congruent to TR and segment PT is congruent to TS, as there are markings on the figure with which we need to understand that this side is equal to this side, this side is equal to this side. So this becomes two sides and angle included by them, so SAS test. Now angle TPQ is equal to TRS, right? Corresponding angles. Now they have asked us to find the remaining angles and sides. So this is according to the test we proved. Now the remaining angles also will be the same, that is angle TPQ is congruent to TSR, TPQ is congruent to TSR, right? Corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Then we have to also prove that corresponding angles of congruent triangles CACT, that is segment PQ is, then we have to prove that angle PQT and TRS are congruent, we just now proved. And now we will prove segment PQ is congruent to segment RS by common side, corresponding side congruent triangles, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Okay, so we proved this angle is equal to this angle, this side is equal to this side. Now question 3. State the test assuring the congruence of triangle ABC and PQR. Write the remaining congruent parts of triangles. If you look at these two figures, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, they are right angle triangles, right? In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle BAC and PQR are congruent triangles, A vertex and this right angle triangles. So hypotenuse BC, this is the hypotenuse BC, this is hypotenuse PR, they are again congruent, and segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. See all these markings, we need to understand with these markings that they are all equal. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, hypotenuse side test. Now this all is given as according to the test, that is hypotenuse side test, these are equal. Now other than this, we have to prove that this is equal to this and this side is equal to this side. So side AC is congruent to side QR. So common corresponding side congruent triangles. Now when these two sides are equal, naturally the third side is also equal. So we will write it as corresponding sides congruent triangles. Then we come to the angle. When two angles of a triangle are equal, then naturally the third angle is also equal. So angle ACB is congruent to angle PRQ, and angle ABC is congruent to QPR. So corresponding angles and congruent of congruent triangles. Now question number 4. In the shown figure, triangle LMN. Now we are talking about this triangle, and PNM. This is the triangle. These are the two triangles overlapping, having common side. Write the test which assures the congruence of the two triangles. Write the remaining congruent pairs. And triangle LMN and PNN, LM is congruent to PN, LM is congruent to PN. This is given. Then LN is congruent to PN. This is given. See, the markings help us to understand that this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Side MN is congruent to side MN because this is the common side of both the triangles. So common side. Now triangle LMN is congruent to PNM by SSS test. Now all the three sides are equal. This side is equal to this side, this side is equal to this side. So this side is common side is equal to, so three sides of the triangle are equal. So we can say by SSS test of congruency. Now triangle angle LMN, this angle is congruent to PNM. Then angle LMLN is congruent to MPN, right? And triangle NLM is congruent to MPN by congruent angles of congruent triangles. So naturally three sides are equal, so therefore three angles are also equal. So we have to just write down the three angles. Let's come to question number 5. In the figure 3.24, segment AB is congruent to segment BC and segment AD is congruent to segment DC or CD. Prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CBD. These two triangles are congruent. And triangle ABC and CBD, right? AB is equal to BC given, AD is equal to DC given or CD given. Now BD is equal to BD because both the triangles have common side, so common side. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle BCD, common side. So by SS test of congruency, we can say that both the triangles are congruent. Now here they have not asked for the remaining sides or angles, so we will not mention anything about it. We will just mention which test it follows. Question 6. Look at this figure. In the figure 3.25, angle P is equal to angle R. Segment PQ is congruent to triangle RQ, and prove that triangle PQT is congruent to triangle RQS. Now in triangle PQT and RQS, both these triangles, they are overlapping. Angle P is equal to angle R given. Side PQ is congruent to side RQ. This is equal to this. This angle is equal to this. Side PQ is congruent to RQ given. Then common side they have, that is angle Q. Both the triangles have angle Q as common. If you look at this triangle, this is common. If you look at this triangle, this is common. So they have common angle Q which is congruent. Therefore triangle PQT is congruent to RQS by angle, these are the two angles what they have mentioned is congruent, and this is common angle, they have congruent. So and side PQ is congruent to side QR they have given. So 2 angles and one side included by them is congruent. So therefore by ASA test the 2 triangles are congruent. This is congruent to this. That's all for this exercise. Wait for my next video of the next exercise of the same chapter. Till then, bye.